Nothing will make you look and feel young or old like your posture. Do you know what I'm doing in this picture from a physiological perspective? Well, my forward head posture and slumped, rounded shoulders are setting me up for neck problems, lumbar disc degeneration, shoulder pain, knee and hip problems. In other words, posture that will make me look and feel far older than my chronological age. This will be most people's physiological fate. It doesn't have to be yours. Now, I'm going to share the 4 steps I use to develop good posture habits that will make you look and feel younger in just a few weeks. Poor posture is everywhere, and it's getting worse. Whenever I'm at a mall or standing in line at a supermarket, I see people whose posture tends to defy their age. I'll see the hunched over body of someone who I think would be in their later years, only to see that it's a middle-aged person or perhaps even someone much younger. Or I'll see someone walking with a young child who I might assume is the child's parent, but when I get close enough, I realize it's actually the child's grandparent, but their perfect posture belies their age. We tend to associate poor posture with getting old, but old age and poor posture are quickly losing correlation in our world of cell phones and computer screens. I see teenagers everywhere suffering from forward head posture, so-called text neck. Their heads are bent over, their backs and shoulders rounded and slouched. In fact, the bent over posture of a 50-year-old with dowager's hump has its seeds in the posture of a 15-year-old staring at a cell phone and computer screen for hours on end. Most people with poor posture, which is pretty much everybody these days, don't even realize they have a problem. These days, it's becoming increasingly rare to see someone with great posture, but when you do, you can't help but notice how they move, how they carry themselves, and inevitably, how they look years younger than their chronological age. Pain is not natural. Pain is a sign of tissue damage or some other malfunction in the body. In fact, pain and poor posture is a major cause of fatigue and stress, and it's no wonder. Have you ever seen your posture while you're texting? Chances are your head is jutted forward and your shoulders are rounded and stooped. See, the average head weighs about 10 to 12 pounds, and when we bend our necks forward 60 degrees, as many of us do when using our phones, the effective stress on our neck increases to 60 pounds. In forward head posture, every inch forward your head moves off your shoulders, it adds an additional 10 pounds of pressure on your spine. I had no idea my posture was so bad. A couple of years ago, I was editing a video of a seminar I had just given, and I was shocked when I saw myself in profile. I had no idea that I had developed a severe case of forward head posture. I had the posture of a vulture, only I didn't know it until I saw that video. And that's my point. Most of us have no idea how good or bad our posture really is. In fact, when I mention posture, you may have straightened up ever so slightly. How often did we hear our parents tell us to stand up and stop slouching? So what did we do? Well, we straightened up for a minute or two, but before long, we were right back to our rounded shoulders and forward head slump. The thing is, our posture is primarily unconscious. Hence, the first step in developing better posture is to become acutely aware of it. Now, to do that, you will need a reliable technique, something that will help you become posture conscious so that you can retrain how you stand, sit, how you hold your head, and how you move your body. And you have to be able to do all that at a non-conscious level. How to reprogram your posture. Step 1. Purchase a roll of bandage tape from your pharmacy, which looks just like this. Step 2. Stand tall with perfect posture, shoulders back. Now, while holding that position, have someone place a strip of bandage tape across your shoulder blades in your upper back area, just like this. Step 3. Wear this tape under your shirt all day. Now, what happens is this. Every time you stoop around your shoulders, you'll feel a gentle tactile pull from the tape to remind you to straighten up and pull your shoulders back. The beauty of this simple exercise is that you'll be reminded all day long whenever you slip into that poor posture. How to sit correctly. I know it might seem obvious, but how we sit is a habit, and we need to do it properly. Because after all, we do it for hours and hours each day, so let's make sure we're doing it right. Now lower your back into your chair so that you're neither rounding or looking up, okay? You want to position your chair so that whatever you're looking at is directly in front of your eyes. What I'm doing right now is wrong. This is what you want to do. Now the idea is not to have to tilt your head up or down, but you want to be looking straight on at whatever it is you're focusing on, okay? So imagine a string attached to your head and it's pulling you up, almost as if you were a puppet. Remember, for every inch your head moves forward, it increases the force on your neck and spine by a full 10 pounds, which over time will result in degeneration of your spinal discs and joints. Now, I use the following technique in my regular fitness program with great success. When you go for a walk, wear your tape for at least a dozen sessions. Now, when you begin, pull your shoulder blades back so that you can run a straight edge from the back of one shoulder blade to the other. Now, begin walking with your head high. Look forward to the horizon rather than down. When you hold this position for the duration of your walk, you will quickly strengthen the muscles that have grown weak from poor posture. When you posture correct yourself for a 45-minute walk, it won't take long before this good posture becomes your new natural posture. Good habits, they take time to form, just as bad habits take time to break. And wearing the tape will be a constant reminder whenever you slip into poor posture. But before long, you'll develop a wonderful new habit of good posture. Contrary to common belief, aging doesn't cause pain. In most cases, the pain results from a lifetime of neglect of our health, fitness, and posture. Most people have unconsciously developed forward head posture and rounded shoulders because of the time spent staring at computer screens and smartphones. Now here's a fantastic exercise that has helped me fix my shoulder muscle imbalances because of my former forward head posture. Exercise number 1, band pull apart. Now the purpose of this exercise is to engage the muscles involved in external shoulder rotation, which is the exact opposite of what we do most of the day, which is internal shoulder rotation. To do this exercise and maximize your external shoulder rotation, take a band, okay? And what you want is an underhand grip on the band, and as you stretch it out, be sure to lead with your thumbs, just like this. Now, as you do so, you want to go from up to down. Is you want to pull from a high to a low position, okay, from up here down to there, because that will engage all the muscles of your rotator cuff. And at the same time, you'll begin to retrain muscles that you haven't been using if you've developed forward head posture. Now, I love this exercise. It only takes a couple of minutes to do 30 or 40 pulls or so, which is all you need to do. And if you make a habit of doing this simple exercise every day, like I have, you're going to re-strengthen those muscles that have gone dormant from forward head posture and rounded shoulders. Exercise number 2, the dead hang. To do this exercise, you'll need a hanging bar. It's worth the investment. The benefits are enormous. The dead hang not only decompresses and stretches out the spine, but it also strengthens muscles in the upper back, shoulders, core, forearms, hands, wrists. Now, to perform a dead hang, follow these steps. Number 1, use a step if you can't reach the bar with your arms because you don't want to jump into a dead hang. Number 2, you want to grip the bar with an overhand grip with your palms facing away from you. Slowly let your arms hold the entire weight of your body. Keep your arms straight and feel the stretch in your spine and core. It feels so good. Now the goal is to hang for a full minute. Now when you first start, try to hang for 5 or 10 seconds or longer if you can. But please be patient. It may take a few weeks to reach 15 seconds or more. But practice this once or twice a day and you'll soon be there. Now when you reach your limit, gently reabsorb your weight to your legs. And try to do 3 reps at a time and be sure to do this every day. Practice these exercises and you'll restore your youthful appearance in a few weeks. Invariably, I notice more and more that I seem to be getting taller compared to people my age or older, people that I've known for many years who used to be taller than me. Now, obviously, I'm not growing taller, but an erect posture, like this picture demonstrates, prevents a loss of height. We live in a sitting society, and sitting is the 21st century posture. And staring at our computer screens and cell phones for hours each day, combined with poor posture, takes its toll in the form of premature aging, poor posture, and the epidemic of back pain. However, if you develop really good posture, you'll prevent or correct much of what ails so many of us, regardless of your age.